I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen, if I was restoring one of these beautiful fastback Mustangs like this, there's a couple small things I would do. I'm hoping that you feel the taste is the same. And like for instance, I love the 4-speed manual, but let's say that I want to drive this car to the beach, right? Let's say it's a summer, I want to take another couple with me, or I want to take the kids with me. Most everybody's used to air conditioning, overdrive transmissions and things like that. And here we didn't have that back then. We just didn't have that back then. So now that we have that, it's all inside here. So if you're restoring a car and you said, okay, great, I don't care how much it costs, but I want it to be drivable. I want to enjoy this car. This is exactly what we have here today. And so I'm going to take you around, show you some of the cool stuff that I think that's on it. And if you want to change a couple small things, no big deal. Just ask us to do that. We can do that before we ship the car to you, and we'll work out all those details. All right. So come on up here first, because this right here is really, really nice paint. If it looks great in the video, that's why it does, because look how clear these words are. If you see those words, you see every piece of the word, and it's nice and clear, crystal clear, then it's important that you can know that this car is going to shine way more than just a regular red car in pictures, all right? And sometimes we get cars and they're just not as shiny as others. This one happens to be more shiny than some of the other cars, all right? So new chrome, new stainless. The underside of the car has the red oxide floors like it's supposed to. So originally back in the day, Chrysler painted their cars all the way around. General Motors did a satin black underneath, and Ford did red oxide floors, and that's what this has done here. So the restoration is completely a rotisserie disassembled car, and you're getting a fairly fresh restoration, and you don't have to wait 2 years, and you don't have to spend an extra $20,000 above the price of this car to get it done, which is really very nice. All right, so keep walking around. These right here are period correct Shelby rims on the car. So this is a small upgrade to it. If you don't like these, we can put the road wheels on, all right, the factory road wheels that would come on the car. This is just a little bit different and a little bit, I don't know, it's up to you. I loved it, so I left it on, and I thought it was great looking, all right? So we have our call-outs for Mustang. We have our white stripe here, the great look of a fastback. So few fastbacks were built compared to coupes, right? This is why these have become so desirable. The less there are of them, the more collectible they are, the better the restoration, the more collectible they are, and the better the value is that it continues to keep rising as you drive the car, which makes it even more collectible. All right, let's keep rolling around. So from there, you can see this has the fold-down rear seat. And this is a great look too, because it turns it into a two-seater, right? Almost like a sports car. We'll fold this down. It's all carpeted. It's all finished back there. There's vents in the back and the sides that I'd like Colin to get for you so that you can see that they slide around. It's got the tips here. The stripes look great. Now the stripes, okay, are decals. And we put those on for a reason, because people love stripes, but some people don't love stripes. And if you don't love stripes, we can peel these off, okay? So it's just a nice little piece, and for two different sets of people that might own this car, it allows you to do that, all right? New gas cap, new bumpers, new taillight lenses, new screws in the taillight lenses. You say, Tom, well, really? New screws? How much can screws cost? You're right. It's not much about screws. It's about the detail of things. People install these and they use the old screws because they don't come with new screws, all right? And so putting new screws in there is another step, and it says that somebody really did care. But while we're here, I would like to take a second and look underneath this car, because I want you to see that it's not spray bombed black, right? The red oxide floors are there, the rear end is black, the mufflers are stainless, the gas tank is silver, the tips are chrome, the bumpers. It's not just a restored car that's been spray bombed, it's a restored car that's done well, and that's why it drives so well, because all the work underneath has been done. All right, so potentially you might want to take this to a car show. I really feel that it would do well in a car show, and I think you'd have a lot of fun there if you wanted to. You don't have to. But even if you have some friends or whatever, they're going to want to look at this car. I want to show you some details. The car just came in. We're just finishing up. It has a couple parts that haven't arrived yet. They'll be here in the next day or so, but I didn't want this video to wait. All right? So check this out here. Modern heat and air conditioning. Are you kidding me? Modern heat and air in this car. What's not to like about that? So the couple pieces that we have are, we have a matching air cleaner that goes with these Cobra style valve covers, and then we have the battery topper that goes on here. We have the washer bag already in place. We have the decals in place. We have the Monte Carlo bar. We have the export brace. All right, VIN is nicely, clearly stamped on here, so you know that that's the original panel that came in the car. And it's just beautifully restored in here, painted under here. So if you go to a car show, man, this is really, you'll be really happy, and most people will be very impressed by it. I'm thinking about actually moving to a new uniform when I do the videos, and that's a Scottish kilt. I thought maybe you'd move in here and check out the beautiful tartan, correct, floor mat and spare tire cover in here. Maybe you want to tell me whether I should or I shouldn't. I'm just afraid if I fall over or something and I'm not fully equipped under the kilt, that it could set off the video and that could upset you, and that's not my goal. My goal is to make you happy. So anyway, maybe I'll stay away from that. But having said that, decals in here, and this right here, I know it sounds crazy. Oh, there's a spare tire. Who cares, right? Who cares? It's a spare tire. Every car comes with a spare tire. Yeah, maybe back in 1965 cars came with a spare tire, but years later they're gone. All right. 9 times out of 10 these cars don't come with spare tires. This has all of that stuff in it, so let's let me believe that somebody who owned this car really cared about this car. It wasn't a car that somebody just slapped some wax on and was looking to flip. They loved this car, but they can no longer take care of it anymore, and now it's your turn to enjoy the fruits of their labor, and you can be enjoying it by next weekend, which is really cool. All right, come on in here with me for a minute, because I'd like to make sure that you see, for big guys, how great this car is. Look at the room in here. I'm 6'1", I got tons of room in here. I got plenty of room down here, and some of the features that make this even better. So having said that, I'm gonna turn on the, we got the lights on, great. All right, so the footwell lighting is on right now. That may not seem like a big deal to you, but that takes a lot to make all of these work, all right? This cool console is here with the cup holders. 5-speed transmission. Not a 4-speed from the factory, but a 5-speed. So on the highway, this thing, first off, has snappy acceleration, and now you can cruise all day long if you want to. Air conditioning and heat, right? Cold air conditioning, modern heater, right? Really, really nice. Full set of gauges there, okay? And the Sunpro Tach. Love this 3-spoke wheel. This is really nice. It's expensive, believe it or not, to do these and restore them. And this is there. This has an upgraded sound system, believe it or not. It looks like it's stock, but it allows you to have AM, FM, CD. You can have some plugins for iPods and stuff like that. If you want a stock radio in here, no problem. We can put one in there, and we can move a digital sound unit into the glove box, which a lot of people have us do. But the lights in the back are working, all right? You can see that fold-down rear seat that's there, and when Colin takes pictures of the car, he'll have pictures of the seat up and down, so you get a look at both of those, all right? Anyway, that is it. This is a cool car. We're inside where you're going to spend most of your time, and everybody else is going to be looking going, that guy's cool. Another good indication that you're getting a great car, not to mention we saw the video and all the great stuff around it, but this enormous amount of receipts in here, like I can't even close the file. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of receipts, detail, time, effort. It's not so much even the money that was put in. Imagine the time of tracking down all these parts and the phone calls and the pieces coming together. It's an incredible piece of history, and this even backs it up one more piece. All right, so let's run down some of the things about this car. First off, fabulous color, right? Cool stripes, love those. Love the wheels and tires, but again, a couple things if you want to change, you let us know. That's what we do, and we'll make it just the way you like it, all right? 5-speed so that you can drive a little bit farther. That's a lot more money than a regular 4-speed that would have come in the car, or even a 3-speed that would have been standard on the car that year, believe it or not. 3-speed manuals were standard. Most people don't know that. Upgraded air conditioning. Air conditioning, man, and modern heat. So modern air and heat, and it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it works really well. Disc brakes on the car, right? A lot of these cars came with drum brakes, but you want the performance models. The performance models came with disc brakes, all right? Fold down rear seat. Great color combination, full gauges on the dash, great sounding sound system. I'm rambling on because the list is so long, but at the end of the day, you see the pics, you see the video. I think you're done at this point. Just call us, 301-816-1000. We'll find a way to get in your garage. Nicely restored cars start like nicely restored cars as well. Nicely started.